Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Echelon Talk. My name is Mariana, your host for this show, which will feature different Echelon chapters across the country. For this episode, I want to introduce Cami Yano. Cami is a marketing, events, and social media chair and one of the founding members for Echelon Hawaii. In addition, she also serves as the existing chapter development chair for the Echelon Leadership Council, also known as ELC, where she serves on the national board. Cami is also the current Miss Asia Hawaii 2019 and 2020, and she runs her own consulting company called Camille & Co. Cami, welcome to Echelon Talk.
Thank you, Mariana. Super excited to be here all the way in Hawaii.
Cami, we are very happy to have you as our guest, and we are
Mhm.
excited to get to know you and your chapter. Can you tell us what drove you to be a part of Echelon Hawaii?
It's actually interesting. A friend of mine, Billy Luder, she is a former title holder too, and she was, I'm not sure if she still serves on our local Salvation Army advisory board, but she and Jennifer, who also used to work for the Salvation Army, at the time they were looking for young leaders who own their own business. So 5 years ago, I owned a mobile boutique, and that qualified me and put me in the category. So yay! That is how I got on the Echelon Hawaii board. And it was such a pivotal time in my life. So many emotions were going through me at the time. I was nervous, but excited. I've never been a part of a board. And it was literally a new chapter in my life. I didn't think that I would be able to have an opportunity where I could serve as a young leader and be in a position to lead and make a difference in the community.
Oh, well, I'm so glad to hear that. It sounds like this was a life-changing opportunity for you.
For the better, yes.
And you mentioned, in your introduction, I mentioned that you are actually a part of Echelon, the Echelon Leaders Council. Can you explain your role and how ELC is a resource to other chapters?
Yes, I have been on the Echelon Leaders Council, also known as ELC, for a little over a year, and I serve as the existing chapter development chair. So I work closely with Katie, who is our Echelon manager, and she also works at the Salvation Army headquarters. Together, we reach out to the existing chapters and do regular check-ins. Nationwide, we have 24 existing chapters, 13 developing chapters, and 46 potential chapters. So that means there's so much room for growth and opportunity. So it's really exciting. And it's important for people to know that we exist, because when I applied, I had no idea that the ELC was even something that was available. And if you think of it, there's all these Echelon chapters throughout the nation, and we are kind of like the segue for the chapters. And we also are able to get information from the National Salvation Army Advisory Board. So I think that's pretty cool. And there's unique opportunities to travel with this board and just to grow on a national level and meet so many different people around the nation.
Yeah, no, that's great. And I like how you mentioned how you guys are a resource. And I
Yeah.
think it's great that you guys are there for other chapters. And it's also why this Echelon Talk was created, to kind of create that buzz and that resource for everybody to come and watch and find out what everybody's doing. And this is another way that they get to find out information, such as how ELC is a resource for everyone.
Yes.
Now, Cami, let's take a moment to talk about Echelon Hawaii. Can you talk to us about the latest news? What's happening over there?
Okay, so this is the first time I'm publicly announcing this. It's been bittersweet, and I was lucky to, and blessed to be a founding member of Echelon Hawaii and serving for 5 years. But with that said, all good things come to an end, but not really an end. And so I'm stepping down from my current role as the social media marketing and event chair. And I will be starting a second Echelon chapter out on the west side of our island at the Kroc Center in Kapolei. So Kapolei in Oahu is like the second city, and there's so much room for growth, and it's a place that is flourishing, and the need out there is so great. And I also want to change the stigmatism of what people on our island perceive, as a west side. It's actually such a beautiful place. I was born and raised on this side of the island, and so that's the exciting news that's happening. Super excited to serve alongside majors Phil and Debbie Lum as well.
Well, congratulations. That's such
Thank
exciting.
you.
I know, like you said, there's a lot of room for growth. So I wish you the best. And maybe once it's going up and running, we can talk to you again and see how it's going.
Absolutely.
Before we wrap up our interview, can you tell us how someone can apply or how to be involved in this new Echelon chapter in your community?
Absolutely. So they can either reach out to me or Majors Phil and Debbie at the Kroc Center.
Well, that is all the time we have for today. Cami, thank you so much for being our guest on Echelon Talk. I want to wish everyone a great day. And if you would like to stay up to date on everything that Echelon Hawaii is doing, follow their accounts below. Cami, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you and aloha.
We'll see everyone next time. Goodbye.